good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, I'm back again. I'm back again. I'm trying to get back into the groove, back into the action. Like that movie. Was it Action Jackson? Yeah, Carl Weathers. Who remembers that movie? Probably not many of you. But anyway, yeah, I'm back again. It's going to be the last show of the day. I'm just trying to ease myself back into the action, as it were. I'm going to review some of the morning show because I was here in the morning. I was here in the morning, and I'm just trying to get back, ease myself back into it. So I'm going to be reviewing the morning show, and maybe there's a little bit of more news that I spoke about on the fringes that we'll be talking about in just in a few seconds. So see you guys on this other side of this music intro. Yes. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Again, I've got to start this one by saying a big thank you to all the people who saw, who supported, who commented, who sent me personal messages of wishes and get well soon, even up until this afternoon. Sorry, I need to take this water, man. Still got a cough. Sorry about this, people. Yeah, wish me well. Those of you who don't know, both myself and my wife, we contracted coronavirus two and a bit weeks ago now. But I would say I'm probably 80% of the way there. That's got another 20 more percent to go, and I'm hoping I'll do the Easy Talk. Yeah, the flagship segment that's been been missing in action over the last 2 weeks. So I hope I should have all the Bunsen burners up and running by Friday. Yeah, so do this Easy Talk. But those of you just kind of tuning in, make sure you subscribe to Cannon Foy TV. I can see there's a bit of a lag on my, or maybe it's just me. Make sure you subscribe to Cannon Foy TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news on this wonderful channel. We're still growing. Even though, like I said this morning, I kind of gave the story, because I was brought up raised in Islington. If you guys know the Islington area, there's like Essex Road, and used to walk through Canonbury. I'm just trying to remember the route, and go across through to a high street. There's a high street, and then you would see the town hall. And I haven't driven through there in quite a while, but the last time I walked through there, boy, did I feel old, man. I remember like the sweet shops and the corner shops and even the pizza in Barnsbury Street, right in the corner, like doing the deliveries. Man, that's all gone. That's all gone, man. I feel like yesterday's man. But yeah, like podcasting, man. It's like if you don't keep up with everything, you feel like yesterday's person in cyberspace. And listen, we're not here to dominate. The airwaves or the cyber waves or whatever it was or whatever it is. We're just here trying to do our thing as best we can. But no country for old folk, man. God dare me, man. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. Anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Right, so let me get into the first bit of news I spoke about this morning. You'll have probably seen from the morning segment, I had David LUIZ on the thumbnail artwork. And the reason being, again, I've tried to keep one ear to Arsenal news and one eye on the news as well. So I don't know whether, they've already given this guy, this 33-year-old, a contract extension. I have no idea. I've got no idea, but I'm still want to talk about it. It's still kind of topical, isn't it? It is. People say, no, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So the news is apparently Arsenal and Mikel Arteta are going to offer David Luiz a contract extension. Yeah, it's true. I said from the morning segment, the news says that Mikel Arteta has been impressed by David Luiz talking and speaking to the youngsters behind the scenes. Now I've said, because I trained as a mentor, and I remember our trainer was saying, as an example, if you're going to be working with these youngsters who are, I don't know, disenfranchised or not part of the main educational system, but as a starter, you're saying to them, listen, I want you to be here at 10 a.m. so I can start mentoring you, but you arrive at 11 a.m. That's not going to work. So as much as let's talk about David Lewis behind the scenes is trying to speak to the youngsters, the work is done on the pitch. It's not by words, it's by your deeds, your actions. And so far, I can't say to myself, hand on heart, that he's been doing the business on the pitch. He might be talking the talk, but does he walk the walk? For me, no. And then I saw this morning some of the comments, people saying, but maybe, squad depth. I'm thinking, even then, that's a push. You look at the profile of David Luiz, who's 33, going on 34. He's not the quickest or strongest of defenders. The game has changed even in the last 5-10 years. So he's the wrong profile of player that we need at Arsenal. So maybe if we're looking for a coach behind the scenes, he could be the person. But to present those ideas on the pitch, he's not the person. He's not the person. And then going on beyond that, I know some of you were saying, well, what does it mean to the other players, the other defenders? If he gets a year's contract extension, what is it going to mean for Holding or Chambers, those kind of players there? Younger players who are probably a lot stronger. They surely are the future. David Luiz is not the future. But again, look at him. Sorry, the wrong profile. The wrong player profile going forward for Arsenal. Not for me. Not for me. And then the second bit of news we spoke about was Martin Odegaard. And he is apparently talking about the possibility, being open to the possibility of a permanent deal. Martin Odegaard opens door to permanent Arsenal transfer with Real Madrid declaration. The Norwegian international joined the Gunners on loan until the end of this season in January, with Arsenal forced into a deal that saw no option for permanent transfer included. Yeah. There's no option to buy. And so some people jumped on the bandwagon and said, yeah, you know what, he had a good, solid 80, 90 minutes. So maybe, he's the player that we need to sign him. I was thinking, whoa, hang on a minute. I'm all for youth. And what I saw when he played against Leeds, I liked what I saw. The play, even though I've said I don't want to see Martin Odegaard play with Emil Smith Rowe. It's got to be either one or the other. If one burns out, Emil Smith Rowe, then naturally you want Odegaard to play, not both of them. Don't burn both of them out at the same time. That's what I think anyway. But apart from that, it's too soon to say, right, we need to secure Odegaard on a permanent. It's too soon. Let's wait and see what happens at the end of the season. Let's see how he's feeling. Let's see how we're feeling and how Mikel Arteta is feeling. Not that what we think really matters, but it's too soon to be jumping on the bandwagon and saying, right, we've got to sign this youngster on a permanent deal. It's too soon. But I just can't get, across the fact that I don't like to see Emil Smith Rowe play at the same time as Martin Odegaard. It's got to be either one or the other. I know they play well, and Odegaard is a workhorse, but surely Odegaard's been brought in to provide support. When Emil Smith Rowe needs a break, I want to see Odegaard play. I don't want to see both of them play. But again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, and again, it's too soon to be talking about offering this youngster a permanent. It's too soon. It's too soon. Let's wait until the end of the season. Reserve that judgment there. Dan Ceballos, £22 million. No, thank you. I just don't think he is probably a squad player, But do you want to be spending £22 million on a squad player? I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's wait and see what happens at the end of the season with Martin Odegaard. He might probably be thinking, actually, you know what? I want out of here. I don't want to be at Arsenal. I want to go back and try my trade at Real Madrid, Los Blancos. So let's wait and see. It's too soon. It's too soon to give, a decision based on 80 odd minutes. It's unfair on the youngster. It's unfair. Right. The other bit of news that I touched on was in regards to Bernd Leno. And Bernd Leno, received. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's wrong with with human beings, man. Homo sapiens. Bernd Leno, Arsenal goalkeeper, says he stopped reading social media after Robert and abuse. Bernd Leno on why he no longer looks at social media. I had a very bad game, and then one guy on social media said to me, "Do it like Enker." This is the reason I don't read it, even when everything is good. I don't need that. It doesn't make me better. Bernardo says he stopped reading comments on social media after he was once told to copy Robert Inkel, the former German goalkeeper who died by suicide in 2009. And I'm thinking, what person, what type of person goes out of their way to make those comments on social media against, another human being? What kind of person does that? A coward. A coward does that. Now, I get, again, football has changed over the years. From the days when you'd see going to, well, I wouldn't go to pubs, in the 70s or 80s, because, again, we were barred by our parents to go and see Arsenal in the 80s. So me and my brother would miss a lot of the football, and that's just for racism, okay? But I imagine back in the 70s and 80s, after the match, you go down, to the 12 pins in Finsbury Park, or some other pubs, around the area, and you'd be talking about the footy in smoke-filled rooms. Social media, it's so easy for somebody to open up an account, make some silly handled name, and then, abuse somebody. And so we set up everything here. All the defenders, my moderators, filtering and batting away all that negativity, all that hatred. Yeah, I've received some comments, but now we've got everything set up, as a line of defense. I've got my moderators, and that's just only canon for the TV. She's telling me like the multinationals, like Twitter or Israel, they cannot set up those perimeters there. Of course they can. Why they don't want to, I have no idea. I have no idea. It's it's getting worse and worse. Worse and worse. So the social media, platforms, they've got a lot to answer for. How is it, our goalkeeper, number one goalkeeper, says, actually, no, I don't read social media anymore because of that kind of abuse. It's only football, people. It's only football. There are more important things in life than football. When the season's over, done and dusted, do I miss football? No, I don't. Do I miss Arsenal? No, I don't. Because even in my advanced years, I realized even before then, I realized there's more important things in life than just watching and talking about football. But going back to the main core of angst is that the social media platforms, they have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. We talk about, e-safety, online safety with the children, trying to stay safe. If you see something, report it. Take a screenshot, report it. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all those platforms there have a lot to do. And the last bit of news, somebody asked me about, and the thing is, I try to capture the information. I can't remember where I got it from in regards to seeing Arsenal fans back at the Emirates. Actually, just as a whole, I know I can't remember where I saw this news feed about Arsenal are, trying to make plans to transition fans back into the stadium, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find that news feed. So I need to do more research. I've got to do more research. I do apologize for that, people. But so those have been the news segments for for the morning, added with a little bit of news about additional news about Bernd Leno, and of course, yeah, sorry about Arsenal's plans to get the fans back into the Emirates. Do I miss the football at the Emirates? Do I? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Again, because I know there's more important things in life than just watching a football match. But remember, back in the day, football was only supposed to be a part of escapism from the 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, dreary, work. And then, yeah, you get ready up for 3 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. Those days are gone, man. Football's big business. That is the only thing football is supposed to be about, escapism and entertainment. But those days are long gone, man. Long gone. Right, let me go into the live chat and see who has joined me. One of my first moderators. Hey up, Pal to the Goonos, Ashley D. Stuart, hey Alex, good to see you. Thank you, Chris. I hope you're well, my friend. Connor Young, double header now. In the morning show, now you're here for the evening show. Fantastic. Fantastic. I do appreciate that. So Pablo Money gets a bonus for his next start. I believe it's 10 stars. He hasn't started since that game. God, my goodness. What's going on, man? What's going on? Oh, dear. Thumbs up, Alex and Ashley. Thank you for that, Gary. Now, William. Now, hear me. Now, hear me. Now, William. That game, team flow, quality of game against Leeds, entirety went into the pot as soon as William came on. We lost our concentration. They scored like those 2 goals. Listen, I'm not going to blame him all. And actually, yeah, I am going to blame him all for that. Yeah, it's all William's fault. It's all William's fault. Yeah, I'll tell you, you shouldn't play him, man. You shouldn't play him. Oh dear. There's even Alex. I don't want to give LUIZ a new contract because of what you said. That would be holding back other players, and that was it. Even when I heard the news, I thought, well, okay, a contract extension, but what is that going to mean for the other young CBs, the defenders of the earth? What's going to mean for those players there? Even I know we need squad depth, but the problem is Arteta doesn't see him as a squad member. He sees him as a definite start. That's the problem. That's the argument. Can't say I'm digging the discussion around a possible lacquer contract extension either. I saw that. I thought, we'll probably talk about that tomorrow. Yeah. LUIZ commits a gaff approximately every 4 games. Apart from that, he's been very good for us. Good coach. A coach, not a player. Do I want him as a coach? Maybe as a motivator, could be. I don't know, man. As is there news on Party and Kieran Tierney? I haven't dug around for any injury update news in regards to those 2 players there. Again, I'm just trying to make my way back, but I will try and catch up with any injury news tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, yeah, we're playing against Benfica. Don't ask for that prediction. I'll predict it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a real toughie against Benfica. Jumped on the Odegaard bandwagon. I understood what you're saying, but I used to watch him before he came to Arsenal. But Des, like I'm saying, you. Someone said to me, but Real Madrid don't let go of their best players. They very rarely let go of their best players. But in his mind, what is he thinking? Is it too soon for him to say, actually, I'm liking life at Arsenal, or actually, I still want to go back and ply my trade at Real Madrid? Nobody knows. I don't know. But you've seen a lot more of Odegaard than I have. But I'm just thinking, as a fan base, I think we need to stop. Don't pump the brakes. Let's take the foot off the accelerator and say, oh, let's wait and see at the end of the season. See what he's feeling. See what Mikel Arteta is, thinking and feeling. And if it is that he actually wants to go back to Real Madrid, Los Blancos, then let him go back. But based on 80 odd minutes, it's unfair to make a judgment, really. It's unfair. That's what I'm saying. We all know the rules here on Canon 4 TV, and out of respect, we stand by them. Yeah, but you know what, Des? It's like the last couple of videos that we did, live shows we did, from what my memory serves me right, my moderators, I can see my moderators, talking, and I think someone used the F word, but my moderators are my line of defense, and they will deal with it. They are the police for Canon 40 TV. And this is only like our small space here on Canon 40 TV. And so you're telling me that Twitter can't set up the parameters, the algorithm to to identify those words there and deal with it, and better still find the person with the IP address? Nah, nah. Des McLeod, never been to the Emirates. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Nah, you're better off. Come and join me here outside the Yoda Highbury Stadium. Highbury. AJ, I'm so happy you're feeling much better. Maybe you know why. Is the virus only in London? Why Liverpool are going to play at Anfield and we have to play our home game away? Listen, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. And don't let anybody tell you that it's all in the mind. It's not in the mind. It's a physicality. It is a virus. And going by the people who I spoke to before I felt ill, our local chippy was telling me the other day, that his family is Turkish. All of his family members got it. His younger sister, who's the fittest, got the coronavirus. But in regards to, no, it's all over the place, man. All over the place. And what made me laugh, I don't say it made me laugh, is the fact that I just finished watching the highlights of the Australian Open. The stadiums are empty because apparently my friend told me, who lives in Melbourne, that Australia I think they're on a 3 or 4 day lockdown, which ends tomorrow. I was thinking, right, okay, but then you saw the stadiums were full of people. I like cricket, and I saw England get battered by India. The stadiums were packed out of people. So I know each to their own. Each country and the governments are different, but the commonality is this virus does not care who you are. Doesn't care. Your race, your sex, your creed. It doesn't care. What determines is if you can keep yourself safe, and if the person maybe you're living with or you're working with does the right thing. I mean, I'm not going to get into a greater detail as to how I contracted it, but it's by people not doing the right thing. But anyway, but yeah, I'm not sure what going to play at Anfield and we have to play. I've no idea. FA, a law unto themselves, man. There was just things around William that can't be ignored. He's played in all 10 of our losses and started in 8 of our losses. Then the Leeds game, the team feels they have to go through him. If it was me, I wouldn't pass the ball to him. I wouldn't pass it to him, man. When we go through him, the team is not threatening. It's just not good enough, man. Arteta. You're so right, Alex. Lisa, Canon Foddy are doing their bit. We're trying. When also come back from Spain, does the team have to isolate? As far as I think Spain, again, don't quote me. I think Spain is identified as one of the countries, the 33 countries. I think, why only 33 countries? Why only 33 countries? I mean, how many countries are there in the world? More than 200 countries. Only 33 countries. But I think yeah, when they come back, they will have to isolate. Even if you're elite sportsmen, have to isolate. Nightmare, absolute nightmare, man. Okay, I think What I'm going to do very, very quickly, just to give you guys some time, I'm going to play the promo video, which tells you information about how and what online services we are operating now. Haven't had any work on that front actually. I need to work a lot harder. So I'll see you guys on the other side of this promo video where we're talking about our online services on Canon for the TV.
As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at artworldpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, artworldpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience.
Yeah, the Canon 4 TV experience, man. Yeah. If you know anyone who wants to think about, starting their YouTube career, thumbnail artwork, needs some more traffic, need some viewers, send them to our direction. And better still, if you're that person, send us an email. The email is in the description box. It's arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. So there you go. There's the email. You actually just saw it as well there. Yeah, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. Let me go into the comments just for the last time. I think you're right. Yeah, most of the countries are African countries, if memory serves me right. But I'm thinking the pandemic is all over the globe, not only like in 30 countries. But anyway, is it worth playing the Benfica if a team has to isolate? Well, yeah. Well, I think we go there. But even though it's the first leg is in where's the first leg? Is it in Greece? Isn't it the first leg? Again, I need to get back. Yeah, I think the first leg is in Greece, isn't it? But quick now, Alex. Alex not here. Let's talk about. Yeah, I see you, Ashley. Yes. Yeah, he joking there. Quick recap of the news. Just been talking about David LUIZ. The last bit of news that I heard. Also, going to offer him a contract extension. I'm thinking, well, yeah, it's good that you got someone talking and saying the right thing, behind the scenes in the changing rooms to the youngsters. But on match day, are you the person doing the right thing on the pitch? Are you the person? You've just been telling the players, the youngsters, don't give any silly free kicks. Keep it strong at the back. Don't give away a red card. And then match day comes, you are the person doing all those things. You're telling all the youngsters not to do. So for me, nah. And again, you offer him a year's extension. What does it mean for the other young defenders? You are the wrong profile of player that we're looking for going forward. Slow, lumbersome, clumsy, not the strongest header. Anyway. And then we spoke about Martin Odegaard. Apparently he's open to a permanent deal. I think, really? But there's not an option to buy at the end of his deal come the summertime. But anyway, for me, it's too soon to talk about signing this youngster on a permanent. It's too soon. And it's unfair on him. They've only seen like 80 odd minutes of him, and he played very, very well against Leeds. But let's wait until the end of the season Let's see how he's feeling. Let's talk to him, maybe on Canon 4 TV. Hey, Martin, how'd you feel? Well, Alex, it's been nice coming on Canon 4 TV, but I don't want to stay at Arsenal. Okay, Martin, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. But it's too soon. It's too soon. And then we spoke about Bernd Leno, who now says, I had a very bad game, and then one guy on social media said to me, do it like Enkel. That's the reason why I don't even read now when things are good. I don't need that. It doesn't make me better. And the person, this despicable comment, was referring to Robert Enkel, the former German goalkeeper who sadly committed suicide in 2009. I think, what kind of person goes out of their way to make another person feel bad? Huh? And then we talk about the perimeters here on Canon 4. A little channel like Canon 4 TV. We've got moderators, and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram can't do that. I mean, we don't have the power to identify the person and say, yeah, we know it's little Johnny, from this place. But the social media platforms, they have that power. Isolate the information, give it to the police, let the police go around there and arrest the person. But it's just, I don't understand it, man. And the last bit of news we were talking about was getting the fans back into the Emirates. I remember there was a report last week, but because I was, very, very sick and poorly even last week, it didn't occur to me to try and isolate that information and broadcast it. Just give me a second. I'm just thinking, did I take a screenshot of it? Just give me a second, people. Let's have a look here. I can't remember where I saw it. Yeah, I'm just going through some messages here. Yeah, it's there's nowhere to be seen. I should have taken a screenshot of it, and yeah, I can't find it anywhere. Can't find it anywhere. I'm sure the report said that the powers that be at Emirates are thinking of having a strategy to get the fans back into the Emirates. But lo and behold, I didn't yeah, I didn't keep it. I didn't keep it, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that. So those were the news segments of today. Going to launch it just for the last time before I wrap up this one. Let's have a look. And this is thanks for 2 live shows today, Alex. It means a lot, mate. Listen, yeah, I got to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for all the kind comments that you sent, the private and emails, the DMs, wishing me and my wife all the best. And that's funny, mom was saying to me, oh, but it seems like you always mention me. I think, well, yeah, because I'm proud of you. Because, so what? Am I more famous than you? Not quite. Not quite. We need to work on that one. But you know what, guys? I am finished on this evening segment here. Why? Because my second favorite team is playing against Burnley away from home. Yes, yeah, Fulham. Fulham just kicked off like 4 or 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to go off and watch this match now, hoping that the Cottagers, yeah, Fulham can survive and actually get 3 points, away from this. Yeah, his name's Sean Dyche. Sean Dyke. Dyche. So yeah, but I will be back. Don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow morning, give some more live news. And like I said, I'm just trying to get back into the routine. I'm probably 80%, feeling better, thank by the grace of God. And I've got like another 20% more to go. So I'm hoping I'll be good enough and rare enough to go and do the Easy Talk this Friday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Sending me this message there, man. All right, okay, yeah. That's just NHS. What's it? Trace, track and trace. I kid you not, it is. It's a message from them. Anyway. Just digressing. Just digressing now. What's this? What is this? Are we still talking about Alex? I know secrets. What secrets? Good show, Alex. Home in. Thank you very much for that. A home run, home run, home run. So that's it, guys. So I shall see you tomorrow. It's got a bad cough. A bad cough. I shall see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. UK time. Going through some more live news again, man. It's just like podcasting, man. There's no country for old folks, man. Yeah, daring me. Things change, you know. Anyway, we'll do our best. We'll do our best to keep going, churning out some content for you lovely people. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back 11 a.m. UK time. If you haven't subscribed, you're going to miss a notification, so make sure you subscribe. Okay. And if by chance you've been wondering who or what you've been listening to, well, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.